Hello, my name is Adrian De Oils. I'm a truancy officer at Donna High School. Welcome to Donna High School. The purpose of this video is to educate the incoming freshmen about truancy and how it's going to be implemented during distant learning. Uh, During distant learning, truancy law will still apply. Okay. For those of you who don't know what truancy is, how it affects your family, how it affects your parents, this video will give you a general idea of the consequences and understanding how we implement truancy here at Donna High School. Truancy is when there's 10 or more unexcused absences within a 6-month period. Okay, 10 or more unexcused absences means parts of days or full days. Example, a student comes in late, doesn't show up for first class, then he continues going to the rest of the classes, still considered an absent. The following day, the student doesn't show up to class all day, it's still considered an absent. So keep in mind, an absent is parts of days or full days. Okay. During the distant learning, we will monitor any unexcused absence. We will send warning letters. We will try to make phone calls. We will make home visits, trying to resolve the issue. See if there is a valid reason why the child is not logging in or attending a class. Keep in mind, I cannot emphasize enough, during the distant learning, attendance is very important. Truancy will be implemented during distant learning. So once we send the warning letters, once we make contact with the student, we try to make a mutual agreement where we establish a behavior intervention plan, try to resolve the issue. We make contact with the parents, let them know the position they're in, the consequences that they face if the child continues to be truant. Okay. Once we meet with the parents, once we meet the child, if truancy continues, administrators will determine the next course of action could be. In this case, if there's no progress being made from the child, if truancy continues, the administrators are in the position to request to file the complaint. What is a complaint? A complaint are charges being filed against parents. When we filed truancy charges, we filed against both parents. Okay. Once we file a complaint, the judge signs the summons. Then we go serve the parents, indicating the date and time when they go to court. Okay. Once they go to court, they are required to go to court. They are required to be there present and on time. Failure to do so could result a warrant for their arrest. Failure to appear charge as well. Once they go to court, the judge will give the opportunity to the school districts and the parents to present the case, meaning the parent will have the opportunity to explain to the judge the reason why the truancy occurred. Once the judge hears the case for the parents, the school district will have the opportunity to present all the interventions that took place. After the judge hears both cases, the judge renders a judgment. What happens on the judgment? The first option that the judge has is a warning. The judge feels that the parents would benefit from a warning, order a warning, make sure it doesn't occur, try to resolve the problem. Another option that they have is a fine. Normally the fine runs from $250, $200 to $250. It's for each parent. Okay. The next option could be suspension of driver license. Suspension of driver license could be from 6 months to a year. It's very important that you understand what suspension of driver's license is. Suspension of driver's license is if the judge orders Texas Department of Public Safety to suspend the driver's license of said person, which could be the father or the mother. Meaning, if the father has a job, truck driver, delivery, whatnot, not even going to work. Have we seen that? Many times. We've seen that many times where parents lose their driver's license. As a result, they lose their job. Okay? So I cannot emphasize enough again. It is very important you to understand the consequences when a child is being truant. The other option could be the judge can order GED. When the judge orders GED, it's very important you understand what that means. A lot of students and parents are under the impression that they order GED, all they can do is just go to a different district. Once the judgment is rendered, a student will want to enroll in a different district. The district requires them to obtain records from the school, which is going to be here. On those records, it will indicate that there's a judgment, and they will not let them enroll. We've seen that too many times where the child says, well, I've already got ordered GED, so forth. They're not allowed to enroll. So hopefully you have a better understanding how truancy affects everyone, how we take truancy very serious. With that being said, I wish you the best of luck. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me, Adrian De Hoyos, Tana High School, 464-1700. Thank you, and I wish you best of luck.